All right, here we go. 4x squared minus 16. Hey, what does that look like to you guys? Huh? Yeah, it looks like a difference of squares, right? You guys are getting squirrely. Hang in there. This is the last example of the day. So the difference of squares looks like this. A squared minus b squared should factor to a plus b times the quantity a minus b. However, I could still use the AC method, right? In other words, a x squared plus bx plus c. Well, what's so let's just crank through it. B, what's b? Well, I know that a is equal to 4. What's the number in front of x? Do you see x to the first power at all? No. So could I say b equals 0? Yeah. And then c would equal negative 16. All right. So I guess we got to find two numbers that when you add them up, they equal 0. And then when you multiply those same two numbers, it's going to equal a times c, which is 4 times negative 16. That's equal to negative 64. Oh, I know what they are. It's 8 and negative 8, right? Because negative 8 plus 8 equals 0. So we could do the same thing. I could say 4x plus 8x minus 8x minus 16, right? That works, right? 8x minus 8x equals 0, and that equals this stuff up here. Factor out the two terms. Greatest common factor is just going to be 4x on this side. What does that give me? X. Oh, no, wait. Is it 4x? Yeah, it's 4x. X plus 2. Over here, I'm going to be able to factor out (8x) negative 8. And that gives me x plus 2. Now, what's cool about this, and we got to be careful here. I'm going to factor out the x plus 2. And then what goes in the parentheses is 4x minus 8. But as I look at this, what do you notice? I notice that 4 and 8 are divisible by 2. So I think that 4x, this is what I'm saying, I think that 4x minus 8 is equal to 2 times 2x minus, oh, actually I could factor out a 4. 4 times x minus 2, right? So then I'm going to toss that to the front because it looks better. 4x minus 2 is the same as this thing. These are the same thing. And I'm just going to toss this down here, x plus 2. And I think that is it. Any questions? So either way you do it, you'll get the answer, but sometimes you got to go back and pull things out. If I'm honest with you guys, Mr. Adams didn't think to pull it out because at the top I could have pulled out the 4, right? This is divisible by 4. This is divisible by 4. I want to say I did that on purpose to let you know that you could factor things out at the end. You should double check. Well, Mr. Adams has developed that habit, right? I've developed a habit of looking at things and going real quick in my head, is there anything else I could factor out? And that's when I noticed that this, you could factor out the 4. Okay, so that's a good habit to develop.